guys, it's Brooklyn and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. So for today's video, I'm going to be filming it throughout this entire week, and basically what I'm doing is every single day I'm going to be doing a different hairstyle on my hair. So a couple of y'all requested me to do this video. I also just wanted to get back into doing hairstyles because I don't do them as often as I used to. So for all the hairstyles this week, I'm going to show the process of me doing the hairstyle, and then I'll come back on camera when my hair is fully done and I'll tell y'all how I like it, and I'll probably rate it. But yeah, today is Monday and I'm about to start the first hairstyle. So my hair is freshly washed and clearly not styled at all. So my idea for this first hairstyle is to kind of just do a row, you know, these little rubber bands. I'm gonna do a row of them, and then I'll do a braid right behind it, connect it. That doesn't really make sense. It'll be better once you see it. So I'm gonna start off by making sure that my middle part is actually straight. Okay, that's straight enough for me. So now I'm gonna part the two side sections of where I want the rubber bands to go. I don't know how thick I'm supposed to make this. It's been so long since I've done a hairstyle like this. Okay, I think that's good. I'm not going to perfect it too much because I don't really care. Okay, I think these sections are even. So now I'm going to take some gel and just put it through these sections to make sure that they stay slicked down. Okay, now I'm going to start making the sections for the rubber bands. I'm not really sure how many I want to do. I'll do 5 sections on each side. I'm not going to make the rubber bands too tight so they don't rip out my hair. Okay, I have 2 of these rubber bands done, and I think I'm just going to finish the rest off camera because it's literally just the same process of me doing the little box part and putting a rubber band in that section. So I have all the rubber bands in. I wet it a little bit so that it would be easier to work with for the next part of the hairstyle. Okay, so now I'm going to make another part the same one we did before. I'm just going to make another row. I tried to make this second part the same as the first section. I don't know if I did a good job at that. Now what I'm going to try to do is do a normal braid down this section, but pull in these pieces that are coming out of the rubber bands and put them into the braid. I'm hoping this will turn out well.
What the hell we gonna do now?
That whole water bottle just spilled everywhere, but you know, that's a problem for later. My braiding skills are honestly not the best, so I'm hoping this will turn out good enough. This is how the braid is turning out. It's not terrible, you know, it's not the best, but it could definitely be a lot worse, so I'm not mad. I'm just gonna twirl the ends so it has a nice curl to it. I'm just gonna try to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm done with each of the braids, and I know my edges look crazy right now, but we're gonna fix that a little later. Now I'm just gonna style the rest of my hair because I'm just gonna keep the rest of it out. To style my hair, I'm gonna use these 2 products. I have the Maui Moisture Curl Crunch Coconut Oil Curl Milk, and then this Diva Curl Archangel Gel. And I know Diva Curl was canceled or whatever, but I already had this and I don't want to waste it, so I'm just gonna use it for now. There's a real loud helicopter outside right now, and I don't appreciate it. Okay, so my hair is all styled now, so now I'm just going to do my edges, and that should be the last part of this hairstyle. So I just have my toothbrush here, and I'm going to use the same gel as before. I never do my edges fancy or anything. Okay, I think that's the best my edges are gonna get. Now I'm just gonna take this headband and tie them down so they actually dry flat. I'll come back to y'all when my edges are dry and my hair will be a little bit drier. It won't be completely dry, but it'll be a little bit drier, and I'll give y'all my final opinion on the hairstyle. So this is what the style is looking like now. My hair isn't 100% dry, but it's a lot drier than it was before. I would rate this hairstyle like a good 8 out of 10. My forehead is kind of booming, so it's not a 10 out of 10, but I do like how it looks. It's definitely giving me, my 8th grade vibes that I used to do all these hairstyles. Yeah, that's really all for this portion of today's look, so I'll be back tomorrow for the second hairstyle. So today's Tuesday, which is day 2 of this week-long video, and as you can see here, this is how my hair is looking from yesterday's hairstyle. I haven't changed anything since yesterday, and you can probably tell that my hair looks better today than it did yesterday, and that's just because my day 2 hair always looks way better than my day 1 hair. Even though it looks nice right now, I still have to follow through with the video and do a different hairstyle every day, so I will be changing it up. For this next hairstyle, I don't have to take this out completely. All I need to do is take out the braid, and then I will work from there. So I'm going to take out these braids really quickly, and then I'll be back to continue with the hairstyle. It feels so weird taking out such a fresh braid. Usually whenever I take out a braid, it's already a couple days old, but this is so fresh and still nice. This would be such a good braid out if that was the style I'm doing. So today is Wednesday, or day 3 of this video, and as you can see, I took out all the rubber bands and stuff from the previous styles, and this is the state of my hair. It doesn't really matter how my hair looks because for the rest of the styles for this video, my hair won't be actually out. So for today's hairstyle, I'm going to be recreating a look by Kia Curls on Instagram, and I'll put up a picture of what the hairstyle looks like, but it's basically a couple of braids that go into some space buns. So the first thing she did was make kind of this side part, and then a section here and a section up here. So I'm going to take my rat tail comb and try to recreate those parts, and I have her video pulled up right here so I can keep looking at it for reference. I did all the parts. It took a little too long, but it's fine. I'm just going to clip this one back so I can start working with the front sections first. So the first thing I'm going to do is braid this smaller section. I'm going to add some leave-in conditioner to that section just so the braid will be a little bit neater. I didn't braid it down all the way just because the ends of it will be tucked into the space buns, but this is just the first braid, and now I'm going to do the bigger section. The last braid is just a single braid in this small section. So I finished the braids, and I also split my hair in half, so now I can put it into the 2 buns. I like to use my Tangle Teezer to slick my hair down because it does a really good job at that. So I put it up into these 2 pigtails, and they look kind of uneven, but that's just because this side is bigger than this side. Now I'm just going to wrap it into the bun. I never do buns right, at all. And I'm also going to wrap around the braids. Ew, okay, that's bad. I'm gonna redo that. Alright, I fixed it so it doesn't look as bad, and now I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other side and wrap it around into the bun. Honestly, that might be the best it gets. In the video, she did her edges with like a lot of swoops and stuff, but my edges don't do all that, so I'm just gonna do my basic edges that I usually do. It's gonna be kind of weird because of how this is parted, but I'll try. I'm gonna tie up my edges so that they can set, and I'll be back to add the hair accessories when it's all dry. My buns are still uneven. Oh my god. My forehead is booming again. So in the video, she has a lot of hair accessories in her hair. She has some barrettes on the side right here, and she also has clips onto the braids. So I'm just gonna put on the barrettes first. I picked them out so that they matched my shirt. This is the final look. I put my necklace and earrings on just to kind of complete it. I kind of like how it turned out. I liked it more than I thought I would. I think all the little hair accessories add a lot to it. I think I would rate this like a 9 out of 10 because like I said, I do really like this. But my forehead, she's just all out there, you know? I have no privacy, have nowhere to hide it, but I do like the hairstyle, so it is a 9 out of 10. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say for now, so I'll be back for tomorrow for the second to last hairstyle. Hey y'all, so it's day 4, and as you can see, I completely took out yesterday's hairstyle and my hair is kind of a mess right now. So today's hairstyle is going to be something different for me, and what I'm going to be doing is a top knot bun and then 2 braids that are just in the front. And the reason why this is different is just because I never do high buns. I don't like how they look on me. I can't usually do them good, and it just never turns out good. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to try and actually make it good. So I'm going to start off by sectioning off the front piece that I want the 2 braids to go in. Alright, so I have the section right here, and I'm just gonna pull it off to the side because I won't need that till towards the end. Honestly, what I'm doing is just based off what I've seen on Instagram videos because like I said, I never do buns, so I don't really know what's the right way to do things. Because my hair is so thick, I'm gonna split it in half. Now I'm just gonna go back to spraying the sections. Now I'm just going to take some of my leave-in conditioner and put it on all the areas that I just sprayed. Now that I have that leave-in conditioner applied, I'm just going to take my tangle teaser and brush up this section. Now I'm going to take some of my gel and just put it in the same section. I'm going to take a soft bristle brush and just gently brush that part up. I'm going to take a hair tie and just tie this up into a super high ponytail. Now I'm going to work with this back section, and I'm just going to kind of do the same thing as I did the front, and then I'll just add it to this ponytail. Why is that the second time this happened in this video? This water bottle needs to chill. Okay, this is where we're at now. I have all of my hair on the top of my head and she's looking rough. I'm gonna just take another hair tie and put it kind of in the middle of this ponytail. This is how the Instagram people do their buns, so I'ma just try this. So now that I have this kind of like 2-tier situation going on, I'm gonna just wrap my hair around itself. How do people make this look good? Is that it? Like, I don't know. It doesn't look good. It just keeps getting worse. You know what? I'm just gonna start adding some clips into my bun to try to make it look a little better. That's the best she's gonna get. Now onto these braids. I'm just gonna do a normal braid down the whole thing. I'm just gonna coil the ends like I always do. Now that these braids are done, I'm just gonna do my edges. So to match with my shirt, I'm gonna add some pink accessories. So I'm gonna start with my barrettes. I'm gonna add these cuffs to the braids. And then lastly, I'm just gonna clip some of these butterflies into my bun. And yeah, that's the final look. Honestly, I don't dislike it as much as I thought I would. I thought it just would have looked really bad. You know, it's not terrible. I don't mind. I think this deserves a 9 out of 10. I think it's the braids that do it for me because they cover up my forehead a little bit and it just makes it look a bit better. And also the color, you know, I like having color in my hair, especially when they match what I'm wearing. So yeah, I'm gonna rate this a good 9 out of 10. Now, I don't think this is something I would actually wear to school though. Maybe you'll see a bun on me again. This is the second to last style, and the next one you see will be my final style of this video. So today is the last day of the hairstyles, and today I'm going to be doing a nice protective style because I think it's much needed after messing with my hair every day this week. So for the protective style, I'm recreating this look by Amaya, I don't know how to say her name, but I'll put her Instagram on the screen. She just did this braided protective style and I really like how it looks, so I'm going to recreate that on my hair. And my hair is freshly washed, so it'll be nice and clean for this hairstyle. So the first braid I'm going to do is the one that goes down the middle. Out of all the braids I have to do for this hairstyle, this one's probably going to be the most difficult one for me, just because I'm not that good at braiding like back, but I can easily braid to the side. After like 3 tries, I finally got this braid to look good enough, so now I'm going to start working with this first front section. So the first braid is this small one right here on the side. Next part is to split this section in half. So for the braids in this section, they all like curve a little bit, so I have to make the parts curved as well. I just went ahead and made all of these sections for each of the braids, just so I won't have to worry about them later. I'm gonna clip all this hair up so I can just start with the first small section. I like to use these clips to just like make sure none of the hair from the other sections will get into my braid. So many left to do, oh my god. So I finished these 3 braids right here, and I know in the video she had 4, but my hair isn't thick enough to fit 4 braids, so the best I could do was 3. And now I'm gonna move on to this top section, and in her top section she had 5, but I'll probably be able to do maybe 4. And then I'm also gonna redo this middle braid because it looks a lot messier compared to these braids. So I'm gonna do it like in the same process as I did with these, just kind of make all the parts before I do any of the braids. I have all of these sections made. I can't wait to be done with this. I finished the braids on this side, and I also redid this middle one, and it looks a lot better. So now I'm just gonna do this exact same thing over on this side of my head, and I'll be back to do the back of my head, and then I'll finally be done. Alright, so I finally finished both sides, and now I just have to do the back. And for the back of my hair, I'm just gonna do regular braids, nothing special. I'll be back when I have that portion done. So I finished all my braids, and now I'm just gonna do my edges. This is the final style. I think it turned out pretty good. So I would rate this hairstyle 9 out of 10. Like, I like how it looks, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just not used to it. So it's the next day, and even though I filmed my outro and stuff yesterday, I just wanted to redo that. But yeah, that's all the hairstyles for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did like this video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my next video. And comment down below any other video ideas you have for me. It could be hair related or just related to anything. Just let me know and I'll try my best to get that done for y'all. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.